action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. So important to get off on the right foot. New year, new season. These guys have done it.
And when I look at San Antonio, of all the storylines this young season, their success may be the most surprising. This was not a team that was expected to make this much of a splash.
Hey, I wish I could say I saw it coming, but the truth is there was no way to see it coming. Nothing about this team indicated they'd be where they are now.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Minnesota, Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter. Garnett out there with Towns, and it's Lopez in at the point guard position. And that is good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Lopez. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket.
Good open look, and he splashes home the three.
Lopez has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Jacks up a three. Parker's shot is off.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. The three-pointer off the mark from Lopez. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Toronto.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
Now here's Lopez. He's got 5. No good on the three. Ginobili kicks to Leonard, and stolen by Wiggins. Here's Martin. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Down low, here's Towns. San Antonio with the rebound. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they swept the season series against this group last season. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
No good on the second free throw. Minnesota's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Wiggins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Now here's Duncan. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. It's Parker with the drive. And it's sent back by Lopez. And that one's good. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Fades back, and he gets it to go. Lopez has got 8 points.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Lopez against Parker. He dishes it to Aldridge. Ginobili outside. 5 on the clock. Here's Duncan, and stolen by Wiggins. To the middle. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Philadelphia.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Lopez. Rebound by Parker. Spurs trail by 4. Knocked loose. Lopez with the steal. Up the floor. Wiggins dishes to Martin. The wide open look here for Lopez. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
And here is Lopez following the three-pointer by Tony Parker. Ginobili against Martin. Now Duncan. There's the screen. Ginobili gets a wide-open look, and they're unable to get the tying basket there. Timberwolves leading by 3. Lopez with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Shoots from the high post, and it goes through once again. Nice hit there from Lopez.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Lopez with the steal. Here's Wiggins. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Ball's knocked loose outside Aldridge. They double-team Ginobili. Wiggins against Leonard. Back to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Great look, but off the mark. Minnesota's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And now, your first team. And an interesting look here at the top assisting point guards this season, setting up teammates. Playmaker, one of the hallmarks of being a premier point guard in the NBA. Freak number 1.
And for the purist out there, he has been fun to watch with the ball in his hands. I mean, he can make any pass on the court and creates so many easy baskets for his teammates.
Call him their heart and soul. I mean, their offense would be completely different if he wasn't the guy running the show.
Here's Aldridge, following the basket by Andrew Wiggins. Parker's shot is off.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Double team on Aldridge. Parker with a clean look. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. And that's now 7 points for Tony Parker.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
Now here's Parker. He has 7. Leonard draws the double. Back to Duncan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Here's Martin. Finished off the break. Martin's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target. Timberwolves leading by 15. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Lopez. Lopez has got assist number 8 now on the night. The drive by Green, and the layup is good. Green's got his first points in this one.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job. I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, Greg Popovich and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
You know, sounds like they'd like to keep this a low-scoring affair. This could be one of those grind-it-out kind of games.
And I'm sure that would suit them just fine. It may not be what the fans want to see or hear, but a win is a win. Come on now. A W is a W, and that's what you're playing for.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sanders checked in for Duncan. And it's West in for LaMarcus Aldridge. They get it back. Jang lays it up and makes it in.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Minnesota leading by 21. Here's Lopez. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Left side, Leonard shoots from 14. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
And Lopez gets it to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And they keep going down low with the ball and keep getting positive results.
Extremely positive. I mean, this is a very nice lead to have early in the ball game.
And Green gets it to go.
And he's really been working to get those looks, and it's starting to pay off here early on.
Rubio the pass to Lopez. And Gorgui Dieng is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Parker kicks it to West. Can't hit. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. Finishes the Freak with a slam.
And with that speed, once he took off, the D just had no chance of getting back.
Well, I think they did the right thing. I mean, just give up the 2 points and move forward. Hey, discretion is the better part of valor sometimes. Write that one down, game players. Discretion is the better part of valor.
Here's West after the basket by Minnesota.
And they hand it over again.
And this is getting out of hand. I mean, you can't give the basketball away that often and hope to win. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Back to Parker. West setting the pick for Parker. Five to shoot. Tipped away. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Freak with the ball. And Muhammad gets it to go.
8 points in a row for them in the transition game, and they're feeling it right now. They're in a nice flow.
Yeah, look at the pressure they are putting on the defense. Everybody's filling lanes. This is just fun to watch.
Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
They've got a narrow edge here in rebounding early on. You wonder how much that'll play going forward.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, and every play counts. Clearly, they've been the hotter team here in the first half.
Well, they've been grit and grind, working for those high percentage shots, and quite honestly, it's paid off for them.
West draws the double. Leonard with the ball. Now defended by Muhammad. West dishes to Leonard. Drills the three-pointer. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Green. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Fast break opportunities do not get any easier than that one off the steal.
Exactly. The defense really no chance to get back.
And Tim Duncan closing in on 2 decades in the league. He talked about his...
The games are my solace.
Well, Duncan breaking down. A different look now for San Antonio. Duncan comes in for Henry Sims, and it's LaMarcus Aldridge in for Manu Ginobili. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Garnett. Martin comes in for Zach LaVine, and it's Lopez in for Ricky Rubio. On the court for Minnesota, Anthony Towns and Pekovic are up front. Martin and Wiggins out on the perimeter, and it's Lopez in at the point. Parker's shot is off.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
On the wing, Wiggins. Here's Lopez, and another three for Minnesota.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Knocks it loose, and so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Duncan. Putting up about 12 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And impressive numbers, no doubt. It's the kind of run we've come to expect from him.
Synergy. All elements working together. The game is coming easy to him right now.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Boris Diaw. Here's Parker with the three, and it's Parker again missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Outside Aldridge. Double team on Aldridge. Back to Parker. To halt the run. That's good. Parker's got 12.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for Minnesota. With the fadeaway. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 32 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Trips down the breakaway slam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
And Muhammad throws it down.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Parker, here we go. That's good. Parker's got 14 points for the game.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Lopez, no luck.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
The wide open look here for Aldridge. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 5th assist in this one. From past the arc. Rebound, San Antonio. After this one, they're off to Denver to take on the Nuggets. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Baseline jumper, and another basket for San Antonio.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
Here's Lopez, nailed from three-point land. Lopez has got 39.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Duncan, the pass to Leonard. Here's Parker with the three, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Shooting lots more threes here in the second.
And given their percentages, I'm not sure that's a good idea. They've struggled to connect from the perimeter.
And Lopez gets it to go.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Parker kicks to Aldridge, and Leonard has it in the corner. Parker with it. He's got 17, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Lopez, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've been outstanding from three-point range in this quarter.
And San Antonio shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Leonard dishes to Aldridge. Parker outside. There's the three. Parker with another miss.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
And maybe shying away from contact a bit too, Greg. I mean, their free throw attempts are also down from the first quarter.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the 76ers played some outstanding basketball. He ended with an amazing number of points, and the points were just the start of it. He joined an elite few by walking away with a quadruple double. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And another three for Minnesota.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Parker. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Lopez has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. They grab their own miss. Muhammad, the pass to Pekovic. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass. To be honest, I'm speechless, and that doesn't happen very often. This may be the best shooting performance I've ever seen.
And Lopez throws it down.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you've talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
And stolen by Pekovic. Got it off in time. And through one half, it...
And now,
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
He created a lot of quality shots for himself in that first half, and he knew when to pass it up when the double team came.
And that led to a very high points per shot number for him. For those of you that are into analytics, that stat really tells how efficient a player has been, and he's been very efficient so far.
The timeless Parker and Manu are the 1 and the 2. Kawhi Leonard is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Duncan in at the center position, and that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Lopez with the ball, picked up by Ginobili, and again the three-point shot is good from Lopez. Lopez has got 6 points in the quarter.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And that one's good. Parker.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Lopez, and the 3-ball is good.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Parker against Lopez. Right side Aldridge. Pulls up on the wing. No good. Excellent D there from Garnett.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Wiggins drives in. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that. That's outstanding hang time improvisation right there.
Parker against Lopez. Offensive rebound. And that one's good. Wiggins has got 16 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run right now. From deep three-point range, but they'll get another chance. Lopez, no luck. Spurs have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Poke loose. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. No good with the triple. And San Antonio shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Leonard kicks to Parker. There's the pass to Aldridge. Spurs working the ball around now. Leonard with no one around. And it's Leonard again missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Screen by Duncan. Leonard against Wiggins. Leonard kicks to Aldridge. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Here's Lopez. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Lopez has got 13 points now in the quarter.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him. He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Takes the 3. That's good.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
The Spurs have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. It's Parker with the drive. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Parker's got 28 points for the game.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
KG, that's good.
The shooting percentage continues to elevate here in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been harmonic since the break. In sync. Good team basketball resulting in high-quality shots.
Duncan kicks to Parker. All alone. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Parker's got 30 points. Fades and shoots, and it's good.
Well, he scored over half of their points so far. That's a major contribution.
The Spurs have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. Dishes to Aldridge. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist from Lopez. 18 points for Andrew Wiggins. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
San Antonio's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's Parker with the drive. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Looking at the game Parker's been having, he's got 30 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Sanders comes in for Duncan, and West subs in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Minnesota also making some changes. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Towns. Gorgie Dang comes in for Kevin Garnett. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Kevin Martin.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Ginobili attacking. Shakes him. And the layup is up and in.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
The Timberwolves shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And Lopez gets it to go.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Spurs have gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Parker dishes to West. And Leonard has it in the corner. He kicks it to Ginobili. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Jang with a screen on Ginobili. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Green comes in for Parker. Shabazz Muhammad's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him. On defense, Minnesota. Green, the screen. Ginobili kicks to Diaw. Pekovic with the rebound.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. The shot's good from Lopez.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Ginobili kicks to Sanders. Lopez with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. From deep three-point range. Rebound San Antonio. And here is Ginobili. He's got 5. Over in the corner, Green. San Antonio again missing. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Lopez. Here's Dang. He feeds it to Muhammad. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Sanders with a screen on Rubio. Here's Ginobili. Diaw, the pass to West. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. West has got his first points in this one.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
And it's West missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Lopez with the ball. Picked up by Ginobili. Lopez, no luck. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Back to Ginobili, all alone. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Ginobili's got 7 points.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it to a T.
And it's not often you see a team as efficient from that short 17, as I like to call it, but it's really worked well for them today.
Poked away to the inside. Here's Sanders, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Nikola Pekovic. San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And collectively,
Here's Leonard. So on the floor for Minnesota, Lopez. He's in at point guard. Gorgui Dang is out there with Garnett. Then it's Matt Barnes. And it's Wiggins in at the 2 spot.
Nice work by Duncan to lay into that defender.
Jang with the screen for Lopez. Down low. Deflects the pass. Here's Leonard. West kicks to Sanders. Lopez over to help. Timberwolves now. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Garnett, the screen. Off the screen, and there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
And the dunk by Lopez.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Spurs have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Leonard dishes to Duncan. Knocks it loose, and Sanders kicks to Diaw. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. That's good. 17 points for Leonard. Timberwolves have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Faded away to create the space.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
Dish now to Sanders. Back to Leonard. Lots of room. Misses off the right iron. Here's Lopez. The three-pointer, no good. And for the Spurs, they're shooting here about 46% for the game. Tim Duncan grabs the miss. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lopez against Leonard. Feeds it to Diaw. Duncan outside. Shot clock at 6. A 3 from Leonard. Rebound by Dang. Jang's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Lopez with the steal. A 3-ball. Rebound San Antonio. Sanders has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. A 3 from Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Diaw. Diaw's got 4 assists in the game.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Jang, a screen. Shoots a fader. Can't get it to go. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Leonard, the pass to West. West draws the double, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
Agreed, Steve, and as one-sided as it gets today, you know, Clark, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
You're right, Kevin. It's hard to think of anything that didn't go right for them. I mean, game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was spot on.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Greg, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Lopez. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Took him no time at all on that one.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
Anderson with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. Here's Leonard. Garnett grabs the board.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Lopez, no luck. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. It seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Greg, you think they've been rattled?
They have, Kevin, but that's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Anderson kicks to Sims. Passes it to Sanders. The 10-footer. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Timberwolves substitution. Nikola Pekovic.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Ginobili. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they...
The 2K Sports post-game freak